China has been accused of stealing some of the most valuable technologies from the United States. From hacking into major corporations to stealing top-secret AI blueprints, this issue goes beyond simple cybercrime. It's a full-scale strategy. The US government, cybersecurity experts, and intelligence agencies have been warning about this for years, yet the attacks keep happening. Why should you care? Because this isn't just about government secrets or military technology. This affects the devices you use, the companies you trust, and even the job market. When intellectual property is stolen, American businesses lose billions of dollars and innovation slows down. That means fewer jobs, weaker startups, and a struggling economy. In this video, we'll break down exactly how China has been pulling this off. We'll go into their hacking techniques, real-life cases of stolen tech, and the massive economic consequences. We'll also look at how the US and its allies are fighting back, and whether it's actually working. This is a global issue that affects everyone, from tech giants to everyday internet users. Stay with us as we uncover the details behind one of the biggest technology heists in modern history. A Google engineer secretly stole over 1,000 classified AI files and tried to flee to China. Hackers broke into US government systems using old Cisco routers, and billions of dollars worth of trade secrets have quietly vanished. This isn't a spy movie. This is happening right now. For years, China has been accused of stealing cutting-edge technology from the United States. And we're not just talking about simple data leaks. This is a massive, organized effort that has targeted everything from artificial intelligence and semiconductors to military software and telecom systems. It's not a one-time event, it's an ongoing operation. But why does this matter to you? Because when China steals tech, it doesn't just hurt big corporations. It affects jobs, slows innovation, and threatens security. The US is losing billions, and if things don't change, the consequences will be massive. In this video, we're diving deep into how China is pulling this off. We'll break down their hacking methods, expose real-life cases of theft, and analyze the impact on the economy. We'll also see how the US government and global agencies are scrambling to stop it. Let's get into it. Cyber espionage and hacking techniques. Stealing technology isn't just about sneaking into research labs anymore. These days, hackers sitting behind computer screens can steal millions of dollars worth of data in minutes. And China has mastered this game. For years, the Chinese government has been accused of using cyber espionage to target US companies, universities, and even government agencies. They don't just go after military secrets. They steal research, medical advancements, AI models, and even electric vehicle technology. The goal: to take what's already developed and use it to dominate industries without spending years on research. So how do they do it? One of their biggest strategies is state-sponsored hacking groups. These highly-skilled hackers use phishing emails, malware, and backdoors to break into secure systems. They've even exploited old, outdated hardware like the Cisco router attacks to gain access to critical infrastructure. Another trick is insider threats, placing Chinese nationals inside US tech firms and research labs. These employees gain access to sensitive data and secretly send it back to China. The FBI has warned that this is a growing problem, with thousands of cases under investigation. And let's not forget supply chain attacks, where hackers tamper with technology components before they even reach the US. These small tweaks can create hidden vulnerabilities, allowing China to spy on users or disrupt systems later. The scary part: many companies don't even realize they've been hacked until it's too late. By then, their valuable technology is already being used to strengthen China's industries. And speaking of real-life cases, let's look at some shocking examples where China stole critical technology. Cases that cost American businesses billions. High-profile cases: Google, AI, and trade secrets. Let's start with Google. In 2024, a Chinese engineer named Lin Weiding was caught stealing over 500 confidential AI files from Google's supercomputers. This wasn't just any AI research. These files contained cutting-edge machine learning technology that could give China a huge advantage in artificial intelligence. The FBI raided his California home and found massive amounts of stolen data. Then there's the case of electric vehicle (EV) technology. Over the past 3 years, the Department of Justice, DOJ, has charged multiple Chinese nationals for stealing trade secrets related to EV batteries, semiconductor technology, and autonomous vehicles. These industries are worth hundreds of billions of dollars, and China's goal is clear: to dominate them by any means necessary. Another huge target: American manufacturing and chip technology. The FBI uncovered more than 100 state-directed plans where China plotted to steal semiconductor blueprints, advanced robotics, and biotech innovations. The Made in China 2025 plan openly lists key technologies they aim to control, and instead of developing them from scratch, they take shortcuts by stealing from the US. And let's not forget how China infiltrates universities. Many research labs unknowingly work with Chinese government-backed organizations, sharing groundbreaking discoveries that are later used for China's benefit. Some researchers have even been arrested for secretly working with Chinese companies while being funded by US grants. The pattern is clear: China is strategically targeting industries that will shape the future. And while the US is fighting back, the battle isn't easy. In the next section, we'll explore just how much damage this has done to the US economy. Economic and strategic impact. When China steals American technology, it's not just a business problem. It's a massive hit to the entire US economy. Experts estimate that intellectual property (IP) theft costs the US up to $600 billion every year. That's money lost from stolen research, copy products, and companies going out of business because they can't compete with China's cheaper, stolen tech. Take the electric vehicle industry, for example. US companies spend billions on developing advanced battery technology. But when China steals those trade secrets, they can mass-produce the same tech at a lower cost, putting American companies at a huge disadvantage. The same thing happens in AI, semiconductor manufacturing, and medical research. US firms invest heavily in innovation, while China skips the hard work and takes the final product. And it's not just about money, it's about national security. When China steals military technology, they gain access to advanced weapon systems, cybersecurity tools, and even space technology. That gives them an edge in global defense, making it harder for the US and its allies to stay ahead. The impact goes even deeper. By stealing crucial technology, China speeds up its goal of becoming the world's top superpower by mid-century. The FBI and intelligence agencies warn that China isn't just competing. It's playing a long game to dominate industries, economies, and even global politics. And here's the worst part: many American companies still don't fully protect themselves. They either underestimate the threat or choose profit over security, partnering with Chinese firms despite the risks. So, what's being done to stop this? In the next section, we'll look at how the US is fighting back and whether it's enough to slow China down. National and international responses. With billions in losses and national security at risk, the US isn't sitting back. The FBI, Department of Justice, DOJ, and intelligence agencies have ramped up efforts to track and stop Chinese espionage. The FBI has been warning about this for over a decade, and recent high-profile arrests prove that they're taking action. Take the case of Lin Wei-ding, a Chinese national working at Google. In 2024, he was caught stealing over 500 confidential files containing cutting-edge AI technology. The DOJ charged him with intellectual property theft, highlighting how China continues to infiltrate top American companies. And he's not alone. Over the past 3 years, the DOJ has prosecuted multiple Chinese spies for stealing secrets related to electric vehicles, semiconductors, and autonomous cars. To fight back, the US has imposed sanctions, export controls, and strict regulations on Chinese firms. In 2019, the US blacklisted Huawei, China's biggest telecom company, for spying concerns. The government also restricted exports of advanced semiconductor chips, crippling China's ability to develop top-tier AI and military technology. And it's not just the US. Other countries are stepping up too. A powerful intelligence alliance called the Five Eyes, made up of the US, UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, has publicly warned about China's growing threat. In a historic move, the intelligence chiefs of all 5 countries came together on camera to issue a direct warning, something that hadn't been done in nearly 90 years. The European Union and Japan have also started limiting China's access to critical technology, making it harder for them to steal innovation. And some governments are even cracking down on Chinese businesses that operate in their countries, forcing them to follow stricter rules. But here's the problem: China isn't stopping. Despite all these efforts, China continues to steal, adapt, and grow. They use new hacking methods, insider threats, and even legal loopholes to get what they want. So, is the US doing enough? Some experts say no. They argue that businesses need to be more proactive, investing in stronger cybersecurity, employee screening, and better trade policies. Others believe the US should tighten regulations on Chinese investments and push for harsher penalties on corporate espionage. But one thing is clear, this battle isn't over. So what does the future hold? Let's talk about that in our final section. China's tech theft isn't just an issue for businesses. It's reshaping the global economy and security landscape. The US and its allies are fighting back, but China keeps evolving its tactics. As technology advances, so will the battle for control over AI, semiconductors, and military innovations. Will stronger regulations and crackdowns be enough? Or will China stay one step ahead? One thing's for sure, this story is far from over. For more deep dives into global politics, espionage, and tech, like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video.